Today we're talking about the USDA Direct program. We started to break down each loan program so that you have a good feel and a good understanding for what down payment assistance and low down payment options there are. So this week we're going to talk about USDA's Direct program. So there are two different programs that United States Department of Agriculture offers. They offer a direct and a guaranteed. A loan officer can offer financing for the guaranteed program. We'll talk about that in next week's video. Today we're going to talk about the direct program, which is a subsidized help for those income earners that are low or very low income earners. Okay, so provided in this video is the link to the portal so that you can see the program information about direct and guaranteed. If you're going to go and look at the direct program, you need to contact your local state agency for the United States Department of Agriculture. A local loan officer cannot help you. You have to go directly to the United States Department of Agriculture. And their help is to provide you affordable, clean housing at a discounted interest rate, and oftentimes even subsidized further than that down to an interest rate of 1%. Wow. Okay, let's break that down a little bit more and talk about it. So if this program is specifically for those income earners that are moderate to very low and low income, how do you know what that income is? Each county has what's called a median housing income. So if you go to you Google or you go to the internet and you search median housing income in the county that you live in, it'll tell you what the median is. And then typically for direct, your income has to be 50% of that number or below. So you definitely qualify for those of us that are on fixed income or are on very low income. You have to be able to pay back the mortgage of at least a $50,000 loan with your debt to income ratio. So you have to be able to support some sort of housing payment. You can't be so low and so high on your debts that you can't afford any payment at all. Minimally, you have to be able to afford about a $50,000 mortgage payment. And so for that and other questions, you'll want to contact USDA Direct and have a liaison there at the government agency help and pre-qualify you. So let's give a couple examples. Let's say that you're a client and you make you're a person, you make $32,000 a year and you want to buy about a $150,000 house. Well, given that income, given the house price, your payment would be about $732. You would get a below market interest rate, lower than the going market rate. And the second half of that is USDA has subsidized your payment so that the payment is about $115 off of the regular mortgage payment that would be in place if you were not getting the USDA Direct subsidized loan. So USDA gives you a below market interest rate, and if you fall within their criteria, they will subsidize and pay a portion of the interest payment that you have every month and make that payment for you. They cannot pay the principal back, but they will pay a portion of the interest down, allowing you a discounted rate down to as low as 1%. Wowzers, right? It depends on what the going market rate and what their interest rates are and what the coinciding market interest rate is, but USDA has been known to give interest rates as low as 1%. So what does this mean? If you have a subsidized interest rate, then after you pay off the loan in its entirety, you then have to pay back, in most cases, portion of the subsidy or all of the subsidy. But this allows you to get into a great house with a low payment that's affordable for you, clean, affordable housing. Also, you do not have to be a first-time home buyer, and you do not have to hold the house for any certain period of time. When you do sell, though, if you have a subsidized payment, in the profit that you get from the house, you'll have to pay back that subsidy, that amount. Let's say the regular mortgage payment was $832. And your subsidized payment was $715. The difference of that times 12 months, times how many every years you've had that subsidized payment will need to be repaid back. It's a wonderful loan for those income earners that are on fixed incomes or on low to moderate income, very, very, very low, I should say below moderate. So low income earners, and it gives a wonderful opportunity for you to get into a house with you and your family with affordable housing, clean affordable housing. It's phenomenal. So I provided the link for you so that you can click on it and see what the median income is, what the direct program offers. It is a 100% financing program, so there's not a down payment required. However, there are still closing costs and prepaids, of which will total $5,000 to $7,000, let's say, and you can have the sellers help you with those. You can have a family member gift those to you. They can be your own funds. Or in some situations, if the appraisal appraises for higher and you have room in your debt to income ratio, you can roll in those closing costs into the loan if the appraisal is higher. So lots of options for you. The key is to contact USDA Direct and get pre-qualified. If you do not qualify for direct because you make too much money, you'll want to see a loan officer such as myself that can get you qualified for the guaranteed program, in which we're going to talk about next week. Thank you so much for watching, and make it a great day.